Hi, first grade. Have you ever felt like nature has been speaking to you? What? When you've been outside and you've seen the birds and you've heard them chirping and you've thought to yourself, it almost sounds like they're singing a song. What about when the waves make a pattern? It almost sounds like it could go to a beat just like that. Well, in this story today, it says, I sang a song to spring. This is a really cool story because what it is it's a different way of telling a story. It's set up in a different way. And I wonder if you'll notice what it is. I'm not going to give you too many clues right now because I want you to work it out for yourself. I sang a song to spring. Let's infer, using the front cover, pictures, words, and our schema to see if we can work out what we think is happening in this story. I sang a song to spring. What do you notice? Well, let's give it a try. I notice it says sang and song. That means that this person, it's probably this girl, the character, it's probably her singing a song to spring. Well, what does that mean? I guess we'll have to work that out as we go through. I know that springtime is showing us that it's springtime because she's got an umbrella, there's rain, otherwise there would probably be snow if it was winter, or it would be sunny, or she wouldn't have to have such a big coat if it was summertime. What else do you notice? There's people in the background. I wonder if that's to do with it, or if that's maybe just in the background. She's got a big raincoat on, and she's got a smile on her face. So I infer that she's probably going to be enjoying being out in the sun and enjoying being out in the rain. Did you see anything that I didn't notice? Today, we're going to take a look at some vocab words that are going to help you throughout the story. Now, I'm not actually going to tell you the explanation of what these words mean. You're going to have to infer that yourself, and then tomorrow we'll come back round to it, and we'll talk about what these different words mean. Today, we're just going to sound them out. So, here we go. F, l, I, p. Ready? Now you try. F, l, I, p. Flip. What about here? F, l, a, p. Flop. Now you try. Flop. This is a tricky one. And so one way we're going to have to do this is to break it up into some words that we can see. So we've got tr, I, k. I see the blend at the start is tr, and at the end, this part, I see ck, which we know already is just one sound. So I'm going to break it up with that first. Just tr, I, k, trick. Then I'm going to do the second part. L, I, m. I know that ng makes the sound m. Can you get your mouth like this? M. So we've got k and m. Those sounds can't be broken up, but the other ones can. Tr, I, k, trick. L, I, m, ling. Trickling. Trickling. Is that a word you've heard before? What about here? D, a, f. I know that the double sound f can't be broken up. A, d, I, ls. Well, I'm going to try and break this up. D, a, f. Daff. Daff. A, d, I, ls. I'm going to break it up into these two words so I can work it out a little bit easier. Daff, o, d, I, ls. If we break it up like that, then we can start to get the whole word. Daffodils. Daffodils. You may have heard of daffodils before. What about here? Let's do the same thing. We'll break it up right here because I can see that there's a short vowel in the middle and a short vowel here. That's going to help us show a really good place to break it up. B-l-a-n. Blan. Okay. K-et. Ket. Blanket. Oh, blanket. I got it now. What about over here? This one's a bit easier to break up because it's got the double sound F. Let's try. F, puff. Okay. Did you see an easier way to break up some of those words? Tomorrow we'll circle back around to these words and we'll talk about what they mean. Right now, though, let's use some word chains. So you can see I've already put the vowel sounds in red. Now, let's try the first one. Go over the side. The first word we're going to start with is this word. Let's sound it out together. Drop. What if I change the vowel sound only? What would I get? Do you know? You try. That's right, drip. What if I got rid of the D and only had RIP? What do I have? Let's try together. Rip. I'm going to change the R to an L. What do I get? Lip. Then I'm going to add an F at the start. Now I've got a blend. Flip. What do I get? Flip. You try. Flip. Because it's got a blend, you could either say it fl or flip. What if I change just the vowel sound? What do I get? You try. Now together. Flop. Now I'm going to change the vowel sound a third time, so I have this. You try. Together. Flap. So I had flip, flop, flap. If I change the vowel sound, it gives me 3 different words. Now I'm going to drop the F. What do I have now? You try. Lap. If I change the L to a T, do you know what I get? Tap. What if I change the A to an I? Tip. I'm going to change the T back to an L. Lip. I'm going to change the I'm going to change the P to a T. Lit. And finally, I'm going to change the vowel sound. What would I get? You try. Lot. Let's try some sight words that go with this story. By, said, my, was, to, me. You try. Down by the bay, I write B-Y, just B and Y, and that spells by. For if I do, hello darling, my mother will say, did you ever try to jump over above, down by the bay? Whoa, those are some scary teeth. Said is spelled S-A-I-D. Said is spelled S-A-I-D. If you really use your head, you can learn to spell I said. Said is spelled S-A-I-D. Said is spelled S-A-I-D. If you really use your head, you can learn to spell I said. What are you doing in here? Oh my goodness. Okay, first graders, it's time for you to go and read I Sang a Song to Spring all by yourself. Happy reading.